So like we're gonna tackle kind of the newsworthy current events first for this episode, and then we're gonna hop into the division. We feel like we kind of made a mistake with that, covering kind of like a little bit of a sad, dark news event to end the episode, and we are like, all right, like sexual
We're like, hey,
harassment.
Pat
Great.
Fitzgerald fired. Sexual assault ooccurred in Northwestern's locker room. All
So,
right, have
see
a
you
good
next
week.
week.
Hope you
Yeah.
guys enjoyed this. Like that wasn't exactly how we wanted to sign off, but
no, not quite. So
bad
we
planning.
learned from that. Talk about adapting or dying. We're gonna try to not do that to you guys this week, and instead, we're gonna hit you with a couple topics. So first, DeAndre Hopkins going to the Titans. And the joke is, right, like this is where star wide receivers go to die, I guess, because of the fact that their Super Bowl odds did not budge with him signing on. He signed, a lucrative but not insane contract. I actually thought he'd get more money, but shit, man, $13 million a year ain't too bad for a wide receiver who's, probably past his prime. Is he going to be a contributor? Absolutely. But, the Titans are kind of in like not maybe a full rebuilds, but definitely kind of a reload phase right now. Lots of question marks at quarterback. High amount of turnover on defense. They were very injured last year. So we'll see what that looks like going into this year. There's a lot they're still trying to figure out. Will Vrabel make them competitive? Absolutely. Dude's a complete badass. But it was kind of a weird signing, especially with the entire A.J. Brown situation. I mean, if you're going to pay, a free agent receiver that kind of money, why don't you just keep the stud that you have in-house?
Who's way younger.
Who's way younger. So, Mark, I'm just curious, your take on the entire thing.
I mean, DeAndre Hopkins, listen, if you're going to talk about you want to play for this quarterback, you want to play with this quarterback, you want to win a Super Bowl, you want to do all these things, and then when your time comes to make that decision, and really it's up to him what he wants to do, right? There were several teams interested that were contenders that probably would have paid a little less. It kind of shows like you're still chasing the extra maybe couple million from Tennessee when he could have went to Buffalo or Detroit or one of these teams that have more of a chance to be successful, and you would have been a perfect fit for maybe a little bit less, and you chose to go take a couple extra more $1 million on a team that most people agree are going to struggle. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I guess you can't shame him, right? He's getting paid, and he's going to hopefully help them compete. We'll see how it works out for him. But if he has a struggling year, not getting the targets he wants, not getting the balls thrown accurate, where he can make plays, you went to go play with Tannehill and Malik Willis and Will Levis, all guys that there's big question marks around. So. And not to mention, it's a run-first team. Derrick Henry gets the ball 30 times a game. Like, you're not going to get the same looks you got in
Getting the
Arizona.
ball behind, an offensive line that has not been performing, at least last year, was not performing at the level that people was expecting them to. I mean, Taylor Lewan's now a free agent too, and he was just a rock for them for years. So a lot of question marks going into Tennessee. It's an interesting situation.
So it's a weird choice for sure.
Yeah. So that's the first topic.